Hello, my name is Miguel Rodriguez, and this is my Raspberry Pi PHP project. This is how I ran a Pi using headless interface, running an SSH server with also a web server mixed with PHP using BusyBox. As you can see, that's the USB right there in the corner. I installed it with Raspberry Pi OS using Rufus, or actually using the Raspberry Pi interface that it's provided through the website. This is how I started. For the SSH, I could just use PuTTY to connect him. This is me signed in already, but let's just get out. I already have it saved. This Pi. Load, open, and that's oopsie. So that's mine. There you go. That's my Pi. You got ls. That's all my directories. If I ever wanna, how I did the config is at the raspi /config. This is run with sudo. And just go to display options, and then so not display, it's going to be interface option. So that's SSH. That's how I used to connect to with headless. But another thing I did is run this with VNC, which is a remote desktop access. And this is just a little bonus. I'm gonna show you what I did. I could just close this off, and that's my remote desktop connecting to my Pi. And here you go. That's me connecting to my Pi. This is the interface. This is the terminal I had. Same thing. Same files. This took me. I just had to activate it on the on the Raspberry config to set it up, and that it was. It's pretty much every time I needed to troubleshoot some of the files and I didn't know how to get to them. This is how it made it easy for me. Also, this is how I would just test out you could test out the website here, the web page, or you could just test the web page on your separate desktop. But this is me remotely using RDP connected to another step I did was set up my IP address statically. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright, this is how I did edit connection, wired, advanced, connection info, there you go. So I connected my IP address with I statically assigned my my Raspberry Pi with an IP address using the MAC address. Oh, sorry, this is for just I statically assigned it just manually. Another thing in the project we needed to do was, this is on a different desktop. This is my Windows. This is my Pi. Another thing I did for my Pi was the website. Let's see. So you can see my troubleshooting. I could run my 48. I could run my Pi on a website. Now this is very pre-configured with PHP, but this is one of the testing PHP pages that I did, which was the description or information page. As you can see, you could go back and look at the gallery. Pages is where I save all my pictures. You download any pictures. This is my server that I uploaded. You can see I could just keep clicking next. And it's pages from my PHP. So I could cycle through all of them. If I ever need a download, if you click this one, usually doesn't work. I don't know what happened here. Huh. I remember this. But probably is when I uploaded something. So that's one of the features that I had to do for PHP. Another one would be remotely sending the pictures over. So I remember how to. It was WN2. There's another one I tried. What is it? Dang. It was the, give me a second. Okay, my bad. Sorry. This one would be the I forgot about it. It was a Win SCP. Win SCP. There you go. What was this one? That was in my face. I didn't know it. So this one you have to connect. It's an SFP program. You could easily connect. You could pre-configure or pre-register your password and your username so they don't ask you every time you log in. But if you log in, it should connect, and there you go. That's my Pi. I could enter, go back, and then I don't know, it's connected to something, but oh, that's right. Yeah, I was like, why is it? It's getting old files. But yes, this is the me FTP into my Pi to upload my pictures. What I think this would be useful for would be if you ever want to set up for employees to download important information over the internet, or sorry, locally, not over the internet. If you want the employees to download like a request form or a program that you think is necessary, a program that is required for their field, you could easily set up an FTP server so they could transfer data back and forth. This would help. Also, would be good for IT support if you ever want to have pre-saved programs. If you have pre-saved programs in for your team and they want to connect in another location, they could just pull them up from your local network, and they will have the program everywhere without carrying a bunch of USBs. This would be a really good thing to do as well. But yeah, this is Miguel Rodriguez. This is my Raspberry Pi project, and thank you so much.